Hi, I'm Rosemary Villarubia Izzo with the Rochester City School District Bilingual Hispanic Services Department. And today, I welcome you to Student First. Our special guest today is Maria Vega. She is a member of the Society of Hispanic Professional Engineers, Mathematics, Engineering, and Science for Hispanic Students program. Welcome, Maria.
Thank you, Rosemary.
So, Maria, tell me a little about your involvement with MASH.
I've been involved in MASH since '95. I participated as a student back in '95. And when after graduated from high school, I went on to college, and after that I started participating as a resident assistant, which means that I stay with the students throughout the week of the program and make sure that they're following through with the rules. Last year and this year I've participated in the committee and also as a resident assistant coordinator.
Okay. Tell me a little about MASH. What is MASH?
MASH stands for Mathematics, Engineering, and Science for Hispanics. It's a one-week career awareness program. The students get to stay on a campus for 1 week and learn about the fields of math, science, and engineering. They get to do all different kinds of activities and participate they go to different tours to learn more about these fields.
What type of tours and activities do they participate in?
They go to different colleges such as Nazareth, St. John Fisher, Monroe Community College, Rochester Institute of Technology, and of course they're hosting university this year, which is University of Rochester. And they participate hands-on activities. They get to compete with one another. They get to build different engineering structures. For example, they get to do a roller coaster and see who's the fastest one. So there are different things that they get to do.
The students that qualify for the program, what students are we talking about?
We select students that are Hispanic, that are in the sophomore and junior year, entering either the junior or senior year of the following year.
And what qualifies them for the program?
Academics, they have to fill out an application. I believe the GPA is 2.75 to be able to get into the program. They also have a recommendation letter from their counselors, and their parents must also fill out a form.
And how is the recruitment taking place right now?
There's a group of people that go to the different high schools to recruit the students. This year the dates are July 11th through the 17th. That's when the week of the program will take place. There is an application deadline. It needs to be postmarked before April 30th. And there's a number that they can call to get applications. That number is 262-8296, or they can also reach 865-6376.
Okay. At this point, you talked about student activities, and tell me a little of what the 2003 students did last year.
Last year, they get to do the tours that I was mentioning to you before to the different universities. And last year, we were lucky that we were able to have a crew with us videotape the whole week and be able to have a videotape so that we can recruit students this year.
At this moment, we're going to take the opportunity to see the video that was put together by the Rochester City School District Communications Department from last year, 2003 MASH group.
Welcome to MASH, Mathematics, Engineering, and Science for Hispanic Students. The MASH program is a week-long summer experience that gives students the chance to see area colleges and explore the world of science, mathematics, and engineering through experimentation, college visits, tours of local corporations, exciting projects, and much more. MASH is a residential career awareness program targeting Hispanic high school sophomores and juniors who have an interest in pursuing a college education and a future career in science and engineering. MASH, which was founded in 1994, has hosted their program at the Rochester Institute of Technology for the past 8 years. In 2003, the program was hosted at the University of Rochester. One goal of the MASH program is to help facilitate the career decision-making process for Hispanic high school students. Through tours, lectures, and exercises led by area college staff, students can increase their knowledge of career options in the science, mathematics, and engineer-related fields at Rochester area campuses. This in-depth hands-on look helps students to gear their remaining high school studies around specific interest areas and prepare to pursue certain career options. By acquainting them with university life early in high school, MASH students enter college with an idea of what specific majors they may want to pursue, a better understanding of college-level classes, and what dorm life will be like on campus. The wide range of schools that the students explore help them find what school will best fit them and give students a head start into applying for college admission and scholarships. Students in the MESH program experience hands-on science and engineering workshops through the week at all participating campuses. From biology labs at Nazareth to chemistry at RIT and St. John Fisher, from physics at MCC to engineering at the U of R, students are given a well-rounded view of different specialized fields available in the world of science and technology. MESH students learn how to administer real scientific tests while working in real labs with trained and experienced college professors and professionals. Through the MESH program, students also learn the importance of team building. With activities such as the egg drop design competition, catapult construction, and roller coaster races, students come up with their own designs and compete against each other in teams. Students are given time to refine their ideas, incorporate their own creativity, and utilize trial and error. They also learn to work together at RIT's Red Barn facility, where they form a team to solve a myriad of puzzles, games, and problem solving, such as the spider's web and the constructing towers exercise. MESH also offers students an opportunity to get an inside view of the corporate world. Students are hosted by corporate giants Kodak and Xerox with a tour of many of their facilities and research areas. MESH students experience a day in the life of employees from both companies, viewing projects that scientists and engineers are currently working on, and learn the dynamics that take place in their employees' profession. Part of the excitement surrounding these tours is the behind-the-scenes access warranted to MESH students. They are often allowed behind closed doors and tour much of where the research begins at both Kodak and Xerox. Through visits to areas such as Experience Kodak, our students have been the first to see and experience cutting-edge technology that will not be seen on store shelves for many years. Aside from the extensive knowledge that is gained through various academic activities, networking by students is also a very important element of the MESH program. Through visits with corporate sponsors, students will begin to formulate a web of contacts of others within the professional world. These connections can then be continued throughout college and used when a student is searching for a co-op position or for a future career option. While at each college, MESH students are also given the opportunity to attend informational sessions with staff and meet and speak with students from each institution who are already engaged in a specialized field of study. During the many activities, students are also given an opportunity to dialogue with presenters and facilitators one-on-one. In all these instances, there are moments that students may open up doors to possible future employment, scholarships, and other programs that could be available to them. But don't think that MESH is all work. Students that take part in the program also enjoy a week of fun and excitement. They will take part in social events that have consisted of attending a picnic with the family, movies, baseball games, bowling, and a fiesta at the end of the week. The students consistently rank these activities as the highest on their list, and for good reason. They are fun. For the students, MESH is a week of learning, networking, preparing for college life, bonding, making new friendships, competitions, team building, acquainting themselves with area colleges, but most of all, preparing for careers in mathematics, engineering, and science, and for a life beyond high school. So become a part of MESH. For more information about how to become a participant in this year's MESH program, please call the MESH Committee at 262-8296 or download an application via the World Wide Web at shiprock.speedhost.com/mesh. Here at MESH, we would like to thank many of the sponsors that have supported us along the 10 years of our existence.
Welcome back to Student First. I hope you enjoyed the video that was provided by 2003 MESH group. At this moment, we're welcoming back our special guest from the MESH committee, Maria Vega.
Thanks.
Maria, welcome back.
Thank you.
Tell me a little about the students, how they're supervised during the week.
They're supervised 24/7 by adults. There's 2 college past participant females as well as 2 male past participants of the MESH program. There also is a resident coordinator and a resident coordinator assistants, as well as volunteers that stay throughout the week from Kodak and Xerox, for example.
For parents that are interested in having their children participate in the program, what can they do?
They can call 262-8296 or 865-6376, which I believe will be at the end of the show. And there's also a website available for parents to go in and also get the application.
That website being the Society of Hispanic Professional Engineers website with a link to MESH, correct?
Correct.
Okay. Applications are also available here at the Rochester City School District.
Correct.
And they have been made available throughout the different high schools.
Correct.
So they are really out there in the community.
Yes, and there has been recruitment available to all the different high schools, so applications have been also been available to students through that means, as well as they have been mailed to them. And if they have not received one for whatever reason, they can contact those numbers that I mentioned.
How are the students selected?
They have to have a criteria of academically of 2.75 or above. They have to be either in their sophomore or junior year in high school and of Hispanic descent.
And their applications are reviewed?
The applications are reviewed by a committee that obviously has never seen the kids. They get together and they select 25 students.
Okay, very good. Well, thank you for participating here with us today on Student First.
Thank you.
I know the Rochester City School District Communications Department is always welcoming you here.
Thank you.
At this moment, I'd like to thank the 2004 MESH Committee. At the bottom of the screen, there is a number and a website that the parents may call or log in the website. And I'd like to thank the audience for the special edition of Student First.